Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. We've made it to another one again. We're on the verge of the weekend. Oh, I'm ready for it. I see my hat. I always feel like I'm not going to wear hats anymore, maybe on live streams. I always feel like they're crooked. Anyway, nobody cares about that. Yeah, nothing bad again, but I'm a broken record. Just been a long week and ready for the weekend and really excited to hang out and see everybody, see what's going on. I already saw there was a great group of people in here. We saw a big last call raid jumping in. So I apologize if it's being a little jumpy right now. I'm getting a little bit of lag, but hopefully it'll all be all right and we'll get on with the weekend. So it's good to see you. I have my Halloween hat on today. So I saw this one and I decided to buy it. What do you think? Now the debate is, since I don't dress up a lot for Halloween, can I just wear this hat around and consider it a Halloween costume? Or do I have to do more than that? How lazy will I be for Halloween? Even though I like it a lot, I whip out on dressing way up for it. So I don't know. It still looks crooked. Well, my OCD is kicking in. Anyway, I'm going to stop with that and go to the chat. Excuse me. I was running right from work, but we got Big Al Presents in here saying Liquid Lunch Raid. Hello, my friend. Have a great stream and hope everyone enjoys. Thanks, man. Good to see you. I'm still going to keep tabs on, I might not know till the last minute, but I'd love to, if not join in, at least pop in and see your watch along for Halloween on Halloween. So that would be fun. And the man that I was just talking about, Troy Pacelli, last call of Troy, Liquid Lunch Raid, like, share, subscribe, become a member, gift a membership, do all the things. Please do. And please also check out Troy's and consider doing those for him as well. Thank you so much for being a great channel member. I appreciate that so much. Talking about great channel members, we got Connie Cleary in here saying, hail chat. Good to see you. My very first channel member, by the way. Okay, this is really bugging me. I don't know why I'm so bothered by that. Maybe it's just my camera. All right, I'm going to stop. I promise. But good to see you, Connie. Usar and Chi is in here, another channel member, great channel member, saying get here early. Hi. Yeah, you got here early. Yep, I know. Sometimes Fridays, Troy cuts it out because he's got a lot of things to get ready for tonight and for the weekend. But yep, I was trying to get out of his work as soon as I could to get in here and hang out with some friends for a while. So thank you so much for dropping in here and at least saying hi. I appreciate it. Connie saying hi to me. Hello, Connie. Good to see you. Got a lot of highs back and forth. I might miss some of those, but please keep doing that. I love it. I love seeing everybody interact. That's how I still do it, but that's how I started. And YouTube was hanging out in chats and finally getting the courage up to say hi to people and start talking. And I've met a lot of great friends. And now here we are hanging out. So it's a great time. Keep on doing it. I just might try to skip past some of those and just not miss anybody that's dropping in. I want to at least say hi to everybody. If you can't tell, it's been a week. I'm a little flustered, I guess, apparently. We got Netter in here. When you see Troy, you know Netter's not far behind. And the last call raid, absolutely. Appreciate it. And yeah, she's saying hi to Troy right there. Her love of her life. I always love seeing that. Very cool. Saying hi to me. Hi, sweetie. Well, hello, sweetie, back to you. I appreciate it. Got some highs back and forth. And then here, just what I was talking about right there. I love this. I never knew this was going to be something that would happen with the channel, having great people jumping in, supporting, and sticking around. So, and that's not being mean. It's just, you never know with all these things. So Connie Cleary, thank you so much. Like I said earlier, I'm going to say, I thought you were the very first to sign up for that. Very much appreciated. And showing right there, a little member for 2 months. That's awesome. Yeah. I think that's the longest you're on it, the longest anybody could be on it, because you were the first. So 2 months is the record right now. Saying hi to Netter. And then, oh, here, I got to get better about doing this. Got some others popping up in here. USAR G in here, member for 1 month. Thank you so much. That's thanks. Enjoyable place to visit. Thank you very much. Enjoyable person to hang out with. So I appreciate you jumping in here and saying, hey, thank you very, very much. Let's see if there's any highlighted ones. I got to make sure to hit those really good. Like this one, Netter right there. I was just a member for 2 months. So she was just right behind Connie. Very, very cool. Great to see that. Great start to a great weekend. Thank you so much. I'm going to have to try to see if I can check out your guys' karaoke tonight. I don't know if anybody would ever want to hear me sing, but it's fun. That's a fun time. Speaking of fun time, we got Box Office Brawler becoming a YouTube member, a brand new one right there. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it. You're awesome. I'm going to be hanging out with him really soon. I'm going to talk about things coming up, but I might as well say, just hit on it really quick here too, since he was so gracious to drop that channel membership there. We'll be hanging out. Oh gosh, my weeks are all jumbled up. So next week, Tuesday, that night, we're going to be hanging out talking about 1968, Night of the Living Dead. Great movie. I haven't watched it in a while. I'm ready to break out my Criterion release and watch it again, because that was one of the earliest horror movies I remember watching and freaking me out as a kid. So looking forward to hanging out with him. Always a great time. Definitely check him out. A lot of people in here. If you see the names you don't recognize, go check it out and see if they got a channel, because a lot of people do. And a lot of them are really cool to hang out. Hey, Unplug, what's going on? Say, nice hat. I know. Busted out my Halloween hat. There you go. That's my Halloween costume for the year. Okay. Now I'm going to try to get back to the chat here. There was me saying, hi, man, you guys got me. This is awesome. I always love this. Like I said, you'll never know how fun this is on a Friday. Take a little bit later lunch, so it's a long morning and early afternoon, but then I get to hang out with friends, and when I log off of this, I'm in a great mood and just kind of breeze through the rest of the day, get stuff done that I need to get done, and start the weekend. Where did I? Yep. Hello from the UK. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you too, Unplugged. Hope you got a great weekend ahead of you. Big L says, love that hat. Thank you. It's brand new. You can tell it's not dirty yet or anything. I haven't really worn it yet. I gotta train the bill a little bit more. I'm more of a curved bill person than a flat bill. Nothing against either one, but people just have their styles. There's flat bills, there's curved, and then there's like almost edges touching each other. So it depends what you go with. I was trying to get it just a little bit. I'm just used to a little bit of a curve to it. So maybe it's just me. I don't know anybody else that wears hats. If you have those build dilemmas. Hey, Sin, what's going on? Sin's Corner says, M, have you watched it yet? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't even have to say the title. You know perfectly well what I'm talking about. No, I will never lie to you, Sin. No, I have not. But I'm not even going to say it, because you're going to be like, I've heard this too many times before. So it's on the docket. But because of that, I was actually going to say to people, if people want to see The Black Phone, which I'm way overdue watching, because I said I was going to watch it 6 months ago. Was it 6 months or 7 months ago, Sin? Something like that. Maybe just a month or two. But I saw on Fandango at Home, I don't know if any of you use that for digital streaming. They have digital copies you can buy, rent, or sometimes they have free ad-supported ones. Well, with the lead up of Black Phone 2 that is in the theater right now, I believe for this weekend, I don't know if it's longer than that, but on Fandango at home, if you go out there, and I know it'll be ad supported, but you don't have to spend any money. It says you can watch the Black Phone for free this weekend at Fandango at home. So if you've never seen it or you want to watch it again, you don't have it in your collection, go check it out. Free. Just get hit with a couple commercials, but that's your payment. So, Sin, the disappointment continues. Yep. Mr. Holland, how are you? Hey, Corey. What a festive hat. I know, I got to break it out. It was an impulse buy. It looked kind of good. I don't know. I like it. But I figure I better start wearing it. I can wear it other times of the year too, but this is a perfect time to wear it, so I figured I needed to get it out there. So, good to see you, man. Big Al says, wear that pumpkin hat and say you are the pumpkin head. Al. Yeah, I could be the pumpkin head. Or could I be the pumpkin king from Nightmare Before Christmas? But yeah, definitely. The pumpkin is on my head, so I'm the pumpkin head. Which I had so much fun watching that movie with you guys. You and Deleted. That was a lot of fun. First time watch for me, and I can't believe it took me that long to watch it. Cal L. Daly. Mr. Cal, what's going on, man? Says, what up? Wilk stopped in to say hi. Thank you very much, sir. I want to hang out with you again really soon. I know we were talking about some stuff and schedules and all that fun things, but I would love to hang out with you again. It's been a while. I think the last time we did a little just like random, you were on Instagram going live, but I love seeing you going live on YouTube. That's cool to see, man. I don't think one's better than the other, but when I saw it pop up the other night, I was like, I got to drop in there and say hi. So it's cool to see you dropping in there. Okay, where did I leave off? Everything's moving on me. And Box Office Brawler says lunchtime just got much better. Well, hopefully. But good to see you, man. I still have not opened up. I have some cool things. I'm not going to go into details. I don't know if I'm going to open them on a video or live stream or show them after I've opened them. But either way, I have some really cool things that this man right here I got from him, and I'm excited to break them out. I'm looking at them right now. I can see one of the boxes right there, and I'm ready to figure out where I'm putting everything. So some things that are going to be able to be used might be going into the work office with me. I don't know how you feel about that, Brawler, but it's going to happen. And I'm going to tell everybody if they like it, they got to go check your channel out. Hey, Scolder, what's going on? Say hello. Good to see you, sir. Brawler was saying, man, I love your conversation with Scottish Skeet Guy. Oh, he's a great guy. That was your best stream thus far. Yeah, it's what's crazy. Like, time flies by. That's actually been a little while ago too. I want to hang out with him again too. Like, honestly, every single person I've ever had on my channel, I would love to hang out with again. I've been very blessed with, everybody's been very cool, kind, and generous with their time. But Jimmy, Scottish Geek Guy, he's a cool dude. Man, I think he's one of those that he could make a living doing audiobooks or something. He's got one of those voices and the accent. He's got that going, but he's a very cool guy. But thank you very much. I appreciate you checking that out. Digging into the archives. I love it. Hey, Chris, what's going on? We got X-Teen Featurette in here saying, hey, Corey. Hey, gang. Hello to you. You got any new to you noirs that you're going to be busting out this weekend? You got some great ones. Every once in a while, there are ones I see, but then there's like so many like deep cuts that I'm like, I've never heard of that one. And I keep on writing my like watch list. A lot of cool people like you, I like follow, and my watch list gets longer and longer. We'll see if I ever get through all of it, but love seeing that. Okay, I hit the memberships. I'm pretty sure right there. Nice hat. Thank you. Yep. Got my October hat going, but I'm going to wear it outside of October too. I don't care. I don't care. But I figured I better at least wear it right now for a little bit anyway, once in a while. So, and Netter in there saying like, share, subscribe, become a member, leave a comment, gift a membership, whatever you want to do, go for it. Throw a like on the video. You hanging out, throw a comment in the chat, say hi, whatever. It's all very much appreciated. Got Adrian James in here saying hello there. Hello to you, sir. There you go. Brawler says, ooh, my name is Green now. Happy to support my friend. Thank you so much. Yeah, when I bring it up on StreamYard, it just does this like generic logo, but I was messing around and there's different colored circles with W for the Wilkie. So you should see that in the regular chat too. But yeah, awesome. Thank you very much, man. Whether you just for the one time or continuing on, either way, very much appreciated. Thank you very much. I don't know what the sad face is for Holland. I'm scattered today. I don't know. Remember what we were talking about that might have made you do that. Oh, I was waiting for this one. Whew. Hold on. Let me take a sip first. Got to get prepared. I feel a scolding coming on. Sin's Network. Or Sin Network. Sin's Corner. Sorry. Whatever. I'm making new names up for you. Corey, shame on you. Those are all capitals. Does that mean you're yelling at me or whispering it? I can't remember. Says the sequel is here already. It's been at least 10 years since you promised to watch it. Yes. See, I was trying to be really nice to myself and say it was only like 6 or 7 months that I've put it off. But yes, you're right. It's been 10 years, even though it hasn't been out that long, but I should have watched it at that time. So, Sin, remind me, all caps, is that yelling or whispering to me? I can't remember. Oh goodness. I'm ready. It's for Friday. Hope you are too. My review of Black Phone 2 went live today. Still need to film my review of Frankenstein. Oh, cool, Sin. I want to see Black Phone 2, but I know I need to watch the first one first, obviously. I've been promising it for 10 years, according to you. And Frankenstein looks interesting. That looks interesting. I wouldn't mind checking that one out. Hey, Rob, what's up? Rob's Vintage Video saying, sup, dude. Sup, dude. Back to you. Unplug says, I'm celebrating this weekend. Good. You must be feeling better then. I know you were, had some crud or something going on, but glad to hear you're doing well and you get to celebrate this weekend. Hopefully something fun. If it's a celebration, how can it not be fun, right? USRG says, I'm going to the movies tonight. Not sure if I'm going to see Tron Ares or Soul on Fire. Oh, very cool. Tron Ares, I need to watch. I'm going to be on live stream next week, Thursday, with my good friend Rich, Turner Fan 77. I need to watch that one before Wednesday. So that is on my to-do list very soon. But Sin knows how my to-do list, watch lists go, right? Get some highs back and forth. Got my good friend and channel member, Jeff, John Doe Juggalo, in here saying good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, sir. Again, I'm going to hit all the things that are going to be coming up soon, but since he's in here and I'm hitting my microphone and everything, I was going to say that this Sunday night, group of us are going to be hanging out again, doing a watch along of Shaun of the Dead. And this very, very cool, awesome person is going to be on there as well. And possibly his mother. We will see who all can make it. The names are still doing the @ symbol thing too. Yeah, I see people saying that back and forth. And yeah, I wanted to go back to the regular. It throws me off. I'm used to the way it usually shows. Why is my name not? I don't know. Sorry. I was just saying that. Like I wanted to really badly because it takes me, hey, I don't need to expend any more brain power than I need to. And when names change on me, that messes with me. So I wanted to change back as well. I don't know why. I've seen some people's channels where it was doing this have already switched back, but mine has not. I don't know what's up with that. I do not know what's up with that. But I'm ready for it to go back to the normal way. We got Hortensia in here saying, hey, Corey, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you too, DJ NC. Going to be jumping out to see if you're going to be putting out some music tonight on YouTube and on Twitch. So very cool that you're hitting both of those. Adrian saying hello. Usarn G says, come watch OT with me. $5 ticket, $5 popcorn, good chili dogs. I forget how much they cost. Oh, wow. That sounds like a good deal. I should. I'm probably saying, yeah, feeling better. I got the all clear. I'm now cancer free. So celebrate. Awesome. Okay. I'm sorry if I didn't realize. No matter when you're not feeling well, it's still a big deal, but I didn't know it was, that you were battling. So, so glad to hear you're doing better, that you have something to celebrate this weekend. That is awesome to hear. Glad you're feeling better. That's very, very cool. So thanks for sharing that. I appreciate it. Jeff said, just got a big SF box. SF box. Scream Factory? Shout Factory? Sorry, I'm slow. If that's one of those two, maybe you got a cool video you're going to be putting out. Some really cool videos of some movies you got in there. Bring back the Unplugged. I know. Hey, it's nothing. I don't think it's anything I have control over, because other people said too, like, why is it doing this? And I don't know. Believe me, I recognize that more than the one that's showing now. So Jeff says, congratulations on your win Unplugged. Absolutely. That's a huge win. I've had family members battle that, with different success rates, but that's definitely something that, what do they say? Cancer sucks. And it's very cool to hear the stories of the people fighting through that and coming out better at the other end of it. And so, yeah, very glad to hear you're feeling better. San Francisco box. I don't think that was what it was, Holland. Jeff was saying, yeah, Scream Factory. There you go. Sorry. It's Friday. My brain is not working at 100%, and it was taking me a second. So then I was like, oh, maybe Scream Factory or Shout Factory. Either way, it's very cool movies to be pulling in from those. So I'll be looking for that. Everybody got to check out Jeff's channel and see if he's got a video coming out of his Scream Factory haul. ESRG says, yeah, to Unplug, celebrate big for years to come. Absolutely. But yeah, just been hanging out. Great win. Absolutely. That's a tremendous over the top win. So very, very cool to hear, and continued, I don't know how you say that, but just well wishes, feeling great and moving on and, going from that point. So that's very, very cool. We got another channel membership anniversary showing up here. Month-iversary. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Anniversary, I just started thinking annual is for a year. We got another month-iversary here, which I'm not belittling. It's just I haven't been doing these very long. But Jeff, thank you very much. Member for 2 months. Says, wait, I thought it's been over 2 months. Maybe it has, but YouTube has been really screwy lately. So it might be backlogged on some things, because some of them earlier, like Netter's Network and Connie Cleary's, like there's some of them have popped up for 2 months, and I almost felt like it was longer than that too, but maybe it's playing a little catch up with some things. But YouTube was kind of messy for a little while. When I went on streaming, there was a bunch of good friends streaming the other night, Wednesday night, and YouTube was being really wonky that night. But I think there's been some other things kind of happening. But either way, thank you for the 2 months, Jeff. I appreciate it, sir. As always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love seeing that. But yeah, I have some movies that I opened up. I don't think I've shown them on the live stream because I missed last week. Okay, last week that was a weird week. I was really bummed out because I didn't get to do my lunch stream, and I also was supposed to do a horror stream with Jeff and Sin and Anthony and Ashley, and I don't know if I have allergies. I have them every year. So like spring and fall, they usually like pop up. Over the years, they've gotten a little bit better, but once in a while they decide it wants to remind me what it feels like to have a lot of allergies. Friday was that day. Thursday. Sorry. My days are all blurring together, but it went into Friday. So Thursday and Friday, I was just laid out. It was, anyway, nothing serious, but it was like the sinus headache and everything. I just wanted to like sit somewhere dark with not a lot of sound and just like darkness. So I was pretty exciting to be around for 2 days or so. But anyway, I was bummed. I didn't get to do the stream with all of them on Thursday. That would have been. And then Friday, I still wasn't quite there for my lunch stream. I was moving slow. We'll just say that. So got some highs back and forth. Got Eli in here. Eli Cortez, what's up, man? Says, what's up, Corey in chat? Good to see you, man. Holland says, what's the new date for the horror stream? I don't know. We're gotta figure that out. And it's mostly, well, the cancellation on my shoulders because of how I was feeling. And the rescheduling is on my shoulders because got kind of a busy October. So trying to get that soon, but hey, we all love watching horror movies, whether it's October or not. So even if it ends up going into November, I still think that'll be a really fun time. So we're going to do it. There's no way I'm not going to hang out with that group. That's a fun group of people. So yeah, it will happen. We're still trying to figure it out. I've just been kind of sidelined with last week, the allergy thing. And then it's just been a busy week, work and some other things. Nothing, like I said, nothing bad. Just it's sidetracked me on getting things scheduled up. So we are working on it. Eli says, don't forget to slash the like button and sub to this awesome channel and consider becoming a member of Corey's. I almost said that too. I don't have that link yet, Eli, but I appreciate the enthusiasm and encouragement. But yeah, right now, just the member of YouTube. That's what you can sign up for. Yeah, that made me laugh, Eli. Sin says, bummer we couldn't do the stream, but glad you're feeling better. Yeah, absolutely. It was just weird. Like I've had my allergies kick back in and be bad, but I actually left work early that day and I was like, I just couldn't even look at my computer screen. It was, yeah, there's much worse things in the world, but I just knew I would not have been the most energetic, entertaining, inviting person to talk to that evening. So I figured it was best, but we'll get it figured out again. We will do it for sure. Adrian was saying, hey, Eli, bro, how you doing today? Usarn G says, I think it's been right at 2 months. First month I got a gift membership, and then about a week before I got my paid membership. That was a month ago. Okay, cool. All right. Well, maybe it is. Maybe just, I don't know. My time all blurs together too. So it's always good to figure out how much time actually went by. I always get made fun of because I was like, oh, we just saw each other the other day. And somebody will be like, yeah, that was a year ago, Corey. But Eli throwing Sin's link out there for her channel. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. We got Larry, the Horror Cat Dad, said, hey, Corey, always good to see you, brother. Good to see you, too. We got to get connected up again, too. I know we were trying, but everybody, I know I'm difficult. I'm difficult to deal with. Eli said, yo, Adrian, doing awesome, brother. Thanks. Hope you're doing well. Yep. Anytime. Yeah, thanks, Eli. You're always good at that, man. Not good, you're great at that. Eli's also throwing. I can see Larry, Horror Cat Dad's channel out there. Got some highs back and forth. Got Jeff's channel out there, John Doe Juggalo. Good. Larry says, you're just a busy man, dude. Oh, we're all busy. We're all busy. I'm not saying I'm busier than any other. We're all busy. But I think sometimes you get a little worn down, and it sometimes time gets away from you. And that's kind of seems what's been happening to me. So trying to get back on it, get going. Just from the cat house. Hey, Patrick, what's going on? Have Cheetahable View. Thank you for jumping in here, Patrick. But yeah, I got Larry was saying, so I'm down whenever you are good to get together. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, let's talk, man. It'll be fun to hang out again. And like I said, for you and Anthony later, who knows? It might be 6 months from now, but like I said, I may or may not have bought a certain mystery box again. So maybe you all hang out with me and open that up and see what it entails. I got some highs for Patrick, but yeah, I'll show a couple movies that I just got into that I was pretty excited about getting in. I apologize if I've shown any of these before, because the last 2 weeks, like I said, a blur. And I know I posted a few on Instagram or YouTube posts, so if you've seen them already, I'm sorry, but we'll just run through a couple of them. This was a movie I had a lot of fun with going out and watching, and so looking forward to watching it again. I've only seen it once in the theater, if I could talk, but it got F1, the movie, in, and the camera will not do justice to this slipcover. I know a lot of people don't care about slipcovers, but this one, it's got a nice little shine to it. The camera doesn't really show it really well, but it looks good. That was a fun movie. I'm looking forward to watching that one again. Brad Pitt still got it. He still got it. One of my mystery movie watches earlier this year surprised me. I knew nothing about it. I enjoyed it. It's a smaller budget film, but I think they do a really good job with whatever budget they had. I think the effects, things like that, the sound design, I thought things looked and sounded really great with it. And I really like the story behind it, but I had a lot of good fun with Sketch. So they actually had a physical release come out for it. I know it's on digital as well. I didn't know. You never know anymore when movies come out if they're going to get this. So I was happy that it got a physical release. So I grabbed that to support it. And yeah, had a good time with that. Oh, this is one I bought off of eBay, I believe. So I don't know a lot of Andy Sedaris films, but I heard there are some B-movie, cheesy, fantastic, fun times. And then I saw a little, I don't know if it was a reel or a GIF or something, from a movie that looked absolutely hilarious. And I'm like, I want to check that out. And when I did some hunting, I figured out the movie, thank goodness for internet, right, was Hard Ticket to Hawaii. So now I have that to check out. And if the rest of the movie is as cheesy fun as the little clip I saw, I'm going to have some good laughs with this. But look at that cover. Come on. I'm looking forward to watching the rest of that one. Like I said, I had a really good laugh out of the clip I saw. It looked entertaining. We'll just say that. And then on Amazon, this will be the last one for right now. And then I might be doing a video. I got a couple of boxes I got to open up. Again, I was talking about box office brawlers, stuff that I was able to snatch up, and some other movies that have come in. But this is another one I opened up because I might be watching it kind of soon. But you got the 2003 remake, or reboot, whatever you call it, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So you got the Jessica Biel little white tank top. I either hear people say they hate the movie or like the movie, or they comment about the white tank top. So I don't know what camp you fall into, but I've only actually seen the movie once ever. And that was like when it came out. So yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen it. It's going to be almost like a first time rewatch again. I can't remember if this is one, if I rented it or saw it in the theater, but if I rented it, it was when it was first out on rental. And I don't think I've seen it ever since, but yeah, the Arrow release of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 2003. Got that one in. Got to give that a rewatch and see what I think about it. See if it holds up or not. We'll take a sip and then we'll get back in the chat here. Where are we at? Unplug says time flies when you throw a clock out the... Yeah, exactly. Yep. It still does it even when you don't do that. You like putting Patrick's Have Cheatable View link out there. Thank you, sir. Got Movie Hunter 2020. How's it going, Movie Hunter? Afternoon, everyone. Did I just hear, Corey, you're getting another NECA box? Yes. Another horror, I can never say that right, blind box has been purchased. Now we will see how long it takes to get to me. But yes, you heard correctly. It is on, well, hopefully sometime soon it will be on the way. It's been purchased. They took my money, so hopefully I'll get it before too awful long. But got some highs back and forth. Scolder saying F1, thumbs up. Yeah, that's fun. That was a fun one. Holland says everybody's been loving F1. Maybe one I need to check out. Yeah. Well, like I said, not saying greatest movie ever, but it was entertaining to me. I had fun with it. Definitely not saying greatest movie ever, but I had a good time. It was entertaining. It did its job for me. And saw your comments about digging into the series Murderbot. I'll be interested to, you won't hurt my feelings, whether you like it or hate it. I'll be interested to hear your thoughts after you get through that. Patrick saying, thanks for the share, Eli. Absolutely. Always cool to do. Big Al was saying Sketch was a great film. I really liked it. And like I said, I only saw it the once in the theater. It was one of the mystery movie night movies. Just got the physical in, and that is another one I would like to, there's so many movies I need to watch, but I would like to watch it again this weekend. It was good. There were some good laughs and some good heartfelt moments, and I thought they did a good job, man, with the, I don't know if it's the CGI or special effects, whatever you want to say, for some of the creatures and everything. I know they weren't running on a gigantic budget, and they did a great job. I thought, I don't know, it was pretty cool. I was pleasantly surprised. I'll say that. Holland says, yeah, Corey, watch it with the family. Was that the was that the Texas Chainsaw or the Hard Ticket to Hawaii? Probably the Hard Ticket to Hawaii. Eli says Hard Ticket to Hawaii is a fun movie. I have the DVD. Oh, very cool. I'm looking forward to. Okay, so Eli, so if you've seen it, which it sounds like you did, the only part I saw was a clip of some guy dropping off a guy on a skateboard with a gun, and he goes skating down the road and starts shooting up this little Jeep with these two guys in it, and they do a little backup. He does like a backflip or whatever, something, and they pull out a bazooka and shoot at him. And I'm like, okay, I got to watch the rest of that movie. So it looks crazy. I'm looking forward to it. Usar G says, Holland Oates. I liked F1. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I like that one too. Sin was saying cool collection of movies, but you better not watch any of them until you see Black Phone. I feel there's slightly a threat. Sin, I always thought Deleted was exaggerating or being funny when he does that intro for you sometimes. But now I'm kind of wondering. I don't know. So, no, I need to watch. This last week between my little whatever allergy thing it was and work and stuff, I was even saying it weeks before that too, that I was going to try to watch it. I definitely want to get to that. So I know, Sin, I will not post another movie I'm watching until I've seen that. Skulder says TCM remake. Yeah. Well, honestly, it will be the second time I've ever watched it. So it'll be fun to rewatch it and see what I think about it again. Patrick says Hard Ticket to Hawaii is a classic. Andy Sedaris. Yeah. And I had some friends post, and they had these crazy big, I think it was like 10 DVDs of his movies, and they were all over the place. So I got that one, and I believe I have 2 Hamilton book packages over there that I need to open and film, that I believe there's another one of his movies in there. So I'll have to check that out. Got D in here, our Jurassic Chaos, saying, hey, Corey. Hello, D. Good to see you. Larry says, white tank all day or day. That's what's funny. It's always funny when you bring that movie up, what people speak of first. Like I've heard like, no, you should never remake or redo a classic. Just leave it alone. Or, oh, I love having a new take on a movie. Or did you see Jessica Biel in the white tank top? Holland says, saw it in the theaters, white top on the big screen. Schwang. Hey, Holland, keep it PG-13. Come on. Just kidding. Saying hi to Jurassic Chaos. Haven't seen that one in a while. Yep. Patrick, Corey is boutique ballin'. Not too much. All of them were on sale though. So that's my defense, Patrick. I like my good deals. Don't mind used, and I like good deals. I know you're there too, man. Eli dropping Jurassic Chaos channel. Thank you so much. Got some highs back and forth. Unplug saying bye. Hey, happy celebrating this weekend. Be safe, be healthy. Glad to hear you're doing better. For sure. Holland says Murderbot has been good, but the episodes are too I'll agree with that completely. I remember talking about that series with people earlier when it was coming out. I will agree with that completely. It chops it up too much. I wish they would have had more. So I'll agree with that. The episodes end quick, and then The nice thing with you right now, though, is they're all out. When I was watching it, they were releasing it one a week, and it was quick, had a cliffhanger, and then you had to wait another week to, it was like back in the old days, and had to wait to find out what was going to happen. But I will agree with that. They fly through them. So I'll be interested to see if they come out with another season of it. I enjoyed the first one, but I would like to check out the book series as well, which I've heard good things about. D is in there too, saying, yep, I'm going to agree with Sin. Black Phone is a must watch. I know, I got to get to that. Obi wants to watch it too. Black Phone? I don't know if that's the one you're talking about. Man, he's ready for it, huh? If you're talking about that one, it's okay if you're not, but if you are talking about that one, does he like spooky movies or scary movies? I'm kind of curious. Kids are always different about that thing. And Dean, thanks for dropping the custom emojis there, for being a great channel member. I wish I could bring them up with StreamYard, but it won't do that for me. But people in the regular chat can see them. I see the movie tickets and the movie marquee signs. So I appreciate you throwing those out there. Eli says Walmart has the Scream Factory Friday the 13th Blu-ray collection in stores right now. Oh, very cool. This one? I already got it. I thought I was out though. That was one that came out when it first came out. I was debating, and the thing sold out like nothing, like right away. And I'm like, well, that decision was over. And then later they started bringing some out. I got a pretty nice deal on that one when I got it. So I'll be curious to go out and look and see if Walmart's showing it, like what they're selling it for. That'd be the thing I'm curious about. But it's a great set. I love the box, the artwork on it, and I've watched through all of the Friday the 13th movies in that set, the physical Blu-rays. I still got to get through all the special features. I've been working my way through those, but did a ranking of all of them with my friend Anthony's Horror and More, and the Blu-rays look great. So I was really happy with them. It's a beautiful set. Got another channel member in here, Jim. What's going on, son? Hello, everyone in the chat. Hello, Rat Bastard. That is me. I'm currently eating 2 chili cheese burritos from Taco Bell. So disgusting. So good. Wow. Chili cheese burritos. I don't think I've ever had those from Taco Bell, but one thing I haven't had for ages that I used to love was chili cheese fries. Did you ever eat chili cheese fries? We had this little, it was like an ice cream shop in the small town I was around, and they would make little food things. And they did this big basket of chili cheese fries. Those things were probably so bad, so nasty for you, but they were so good. Now you got me hungry again. Saying I recently splurged on a bunch of physical movies and shows. Don't know what got into me. Haha. It's from talking from all us people that give you bad influences, Sin. People like us give you bad influences saying, bye, 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 bye. I'll be interested to find out what you picked up. Like if they're all ones that you know you loved, but you want to have them in physically in your house. If some were blind buys, like you didn't know, you just were going to check them out, or if kind of a mix of those. So that's what happens when you hang out with us. That's what happened with me. I started hanging out with these people on YouTube talking about movies and physical media releases, and all of a sudden shelves started getting more and more full. Hey, Bacon, what's going on, man? Park and Sip saying, what up, bro? Happy Friday. I'm so sorry I missed your member stream this morning. I was awake and working, but I think that's why I missed it. I was working and did not see a notification come through for that, so I missed you hanging out there this morning. So hope you're doing well. Hope the family's doing well. Looks like y'all are, from what I can see on the the videos. Got some, let me try to catch up here. Eli throwing Bacon's Park and Sips link out there. Larry's saying, love that Jason set. Yeah, that was a great set. Like, I think I'm perfectly happy with that. I know a few of them started getting 4K releases, and I've grabbed a few of them. The first, and then I grabbed the Arrow release of, oh crap, which one? The remake. I was blanking on that. In the remake of Friday the 13th. But the rest of them, unless they go on sale, I'm really happy with that set. Unless they like something really knocks it out of the park with the visuals and the sound, or if they just have a crazy amount of extra features, maybe I'll look at them. But I think that's a pretty darn good Blu-ray set, I would say. Anyway. Eli said Walmart is selling the Friday the 13th set for $130. Oh, sorry. I exaggerated. I said $130. $129.99. I looked it back up because I was talking with some friends about that, because that was kind of the big news when they said they were going to go out of print and some places started selling out of them. I got mine for, okay, I don't want to exaggerate, but I want to say it was right around 74, which I thought was pretty darn good for all those movies and the box and the everything they come with. So I was super, super hyped about that. But like I said, I didn't even know if I was going to get it, because the first round of them, they sold out, and I just thought I had missed out. I've done that on quite a few sets where I just don't know if I'm going to want to spend the money, and they go out really quick. Sorry, I got the hiccups. I just did that with the Nightmare on Elm Street 4K Steelbook, that big old beautiful set you see people showing videos for. The price was just, I'm jealous that people have it, so I'm not saying anything bad about if you decided that's what you wanted to spend your money on. Not saying that, but it was a price point where I paused and thought about it, and then it was sold out. So I guess decision made. So I love seeing everybody showing their videos of that, but I do have the Blu-ray set of it, the old one that I know that people like to trash on. I have somewhere up there, I have the 4K import of the original movie, the Steelbook with the slipcase. I do have that one because that was like my favorite. When they busted that thing out, I went for it. But then actually just a week or so ago, I still buy some digital movies as well. If there's some good sales that go on once in a while, and Fandango at home. I don't know what they have it at now, but about a week or two ago, they had the 7-film Nightmare on Elm Street the 4K version of the digitals going for $19.99. So I did end up grabbing that. So maybe that will be my rewatch this year. I'll do the physical of the first and then do the 4K digital of the rest of them. But like I said, that set's beautiful. The Steelbooks look great. Don't blame anybody grabbing it, but it was just at a price point that I had me pause, and the pause was long enough for the thing to sell out. And I just figured that was, maybe that was a sign that was telling me that was the way to go. Maybe. D was saying, yeah, he wants to watch the Black Phone. He does like scary stuff. Since he's been 5, he's been into scarier stuff. The Black Phone looks a little freaky to me. I haven't watched it yet. Like I said, obviously, because I've promised for over 10 years to watch it and haven't watched it yet, but I'll be watching it pretty soon. But that looks pretty freaky. But like some every kid's different. That's where with movies, I think it's kind of hard to just set an age and just say this is the age that can watch it and what can't watch it. Each person, each kid is different. So yeah, as a parent, that's where you just got to figure out where they're at and what you think they can handle, can't handle, and go from there. Where did I end off? Larry says, other thing is, does it come with the replacement discs at Walmart? I guess I don't know. I think mine's all fine because I bought mine directly from Scream Factory, Shout Factory, whatever. But when they had a sale, when they had them re-released, so I think I'm all good on things. But I guess I don't know about the Walmart one for sure. Bacon says, LOL, just noticed your hat. I need that in my life. This is I was asking earlier, Bacon, you have to let me know if I'm being too lazy or not. If I've never dressed up. I love Halloween, but I've never dressed up much for it. And I didn't know. I saw this hat and I was like, oh, it's kind of fun. I'll grab it. I need to make sure to wear it once in a while, especially on a stream, especially around October. I'll wear it other times too, but does this count enough for a Halloween costume, or do I gotta step it up a little bit? You won't hurt my feelings, but I know I'm lazy with the Halloween dress up. But yes, got my scary jack-o'-lantern hat. I figured I got to get a couple streams in October with it on. I just got it not too long ago, but I just hadn't busted it out and put it on. The chat is moving on me. I love hanging. Thank you so much. Again, everybody that's hanging out here. Thank you so much. There you go. You Sheet says, I'm doing well. Bargain sip to Bacon saying, I had cottage cheese for lunch. I had a little bit of lunch, but I might have a little bit more. I don't like to eat too much before I go on a live stream because I feel like I start to hiccup or something, which I've already been doing, but so might have a little snack after this, and then that way can have supper with whoever wants to have supper with me later. Supper, dinner, whatever you call it. I know I get made fun of. Jim was saying, I still think the Friday 13th box set from Scream Factory is the best thing they ever put out as far as quality goes. Honestly, it has to be, like I said, I grabbed the 4K of the original Friday the 13th when it came out, and then I grabbed the Friday the 13th remake from Arrow when they redid that on 4K, because I have fun with those. I don't know if I'll dig into all the rest, because like I know Arrow also has Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X, and I haven't gotten those. That looks so good. And the set, I just think it's cool. I know I have it backwards, but I love showing, I know it's like blurred out with the camera, but I like seeing the artwork. I could turn it around and you could see the spines of the movies, but they did a great job with the artwork all the way around it, with the Jasons through the movies. I'll agree. That's a great set. It'll take a lot for me to rebuy all of them in 4K, because I've personally watched every single one of those Blu-rays at home since I've had that, and I thought they looked pretty darn good. I don't know. Some people might have a more discerning eye than I do, but they looked pretty darn good. And I still have some special features I haven't gotten through that I'm still chipping away at through the discs. But I have gotten through some of them that are pretty cool. And they did a great job with that one. I'll agree with that, Jim. 100%. Sin was saying Justified. Oh, that's a series I really want to dig into. And I have not yet. Okay, cool. Oh, wow. You got a few series there. So Justified, Hell on Wheels. I've never seen that. I know what it is, but I have never seen it. Downton Abbey. Okay. Never seen it. I know what you're talking about. American Assassin. I do have that movie. I haven't seen that. And that's what I usually say for most movies, right? Monster Squad. Okay. Kindergarten Cop. That's a fun one. Bad Moon. I always say it wrong. Is it Iger Sanction? That's the Clint Eastwood one, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that. Dog Soldiers is fun. That's a great werewolf. A lot of great practical effects. I know not everybody loves it, but I love the practical effects in that, and that's a good one. I have the 4K of that Dog Soldiers. I have the Scream Factory version of that one. So yeah, very cool. Sounds like you got a lot of great stuff to watch. Larry says, yeah, that's what I got mine for as well, Corey. Yeah. When it hit that, I was like, that's a no brainer. Even at the higher prices, I'm not saying it's not worth that. Believe me, I was still thinking about it, but I think there was this one day, I can't remember if somebody was just like, hey, Corey, if you're still thinking about it, kind of a thing. And I love friends that do that, because I don't always buy the things, but if somebody is like, they just kind of know what you're interested in and whether you have it or not. And they're like, hey, don't know if you have it, but it hit this price. And that did it for me. Jim was saying Dog Soldiers and American Assassin are both awesome, Sin. Dog Soldiers, I agree. American Assassin, not saying it's not. I got it. I need to watch that one still. And Sin agrees. USRG says, I've got somewhere. So maybe somewhere to be. Be safe and see you later. Thanks for jumping in here. I appreciate it very much. I'll probably have to wrap up here before too awful long. Gotta finish off the day. But Jim was saying 14 days to Halloween. Halloween. 14 days to Halloween. Silver Shamrock. So that's what's funny. Halloween 3. Season of the Witch, right? That's when I always hear a lot of mixed things on whether people like it or not. More people are saying they like it now recently, I think. Not saying it's like a bad thing, but that's kind of cool, and a movie can get some love later. Hey, Tiana, what's going on? Tiana loves movies. Says, hey, everyone. Good to see you. Jim says, the hiccups are from the gallon of scotch you are drinking. Or Diet Pepsi. One of the two. Right now, I'd put your money on Diet Pepsi, but maybe scotch later, but not a gallon. I want to wake up tomorrow too. Jim says that is how I display it as well. Oh, probably for the Friday the 13th set. Yeah, well, it just looks cool. I like seeing the spines too, because I just like seeing all the movies lined up together, but I thought they did a great job with the artwork. I wish there was a way to, maybe I'll have to rotate it every once in a while so you can see the other edges of it, because the sides and the top are all cool too. But yeah, that backside of it was pretty awesome. They're saying same love for Justified. Sin was saying, I already have versions of several of those things listed, but these were updated releases with extra features, and I couldn't resist. Yeah. And it kind of like what I was hitting on with Friday the 13th was I'm perfectly happy with that. So if they came out with the exact same thing, but it's just a 4K version of it, I think these look good enough where I wouldn't jump to that. But the tipping point would be, if they throw in like, let's say like an uncut version of the movie that was previously not on that set, or a bunch of extra behind the scenes stuff, that would get me. That would get me. So I don't blame you at all with that, son. Jim was saying the new 4K transfer for Dog Soldiers that Scream Factory did is so much better than the original one they did. I've heard that as well. I never saw that. So I'll admit 100%, if I'm ever late to a movie, late to the game on a movie, I never have shame saying that. That was one I was super late. The first time I watched Dog Soldiers is when I got my Scream Factory 4K release of that, because I heard so many people showing a lot of love for that when they started hinting about the possible release. There was first the import version that was it Second Sight, I believe, put out, and almost bought that one, and just I think that'd be a cool one too. The set was pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, I've heard that too. Some people said that it was night and day difference between the Blu-ray and the 4K transfer they did. And I believe the Scream Factory used the same, I think this is the same 4K transfer, Scream Factory and Second Sight, but I could be wrong. I'm wrong many times. Jim says, the only thing I picked up this week is Weapons. I've already watched it 3 times. A new drinking game should be anytime. Says, what the fuck? Do a shot in that film. I've only seen it once in the theater. So yeah, I'd have to check it out again before I took on that challenge, because maybe that would be way too many to do. So glad you loved it and you're digging it. People, if you want to check out a fun channel, and I believe maybe still a giveaway going on, go check out Jim's channel. He's got on Instagram and YouTube, but I think right now that might be one of the, don't hold me to it, but I can't remember if that was one of the digital codes you were giving away or not. I could be wrong. I watched the video, but my mind can only hold so much, and apparently it's not that much. But anyway, he's doing a great giveaway of some Blu-rays, some digital codes, and some DVDs. So yeah, go check out his stuff. But if you do check it out, I just ask that hit the sub and a like on there, and leave him a comment and show him some love, and check out his channel. Might be something you're into, you know. Sin says Halloween 3 is a solid horror movie. People have tried to say that Halloween Ends will get the same love that Halloween 3 eventually got, but not for me. I personally will always hate that crap stain. You're not the only one, Sin. I've heard that same sentiment from many, many people on that movie. Halloween 3, that one, I have kind of a soft spot for, because that was one of the earlier Halloweens I ever saw on VHS at a friend's house. We had a sleepover, and it was one of the parents that would let them rent whatever they wanted. Didn't matter what age they were. And that one freaked me out, but we started watching it, and I still remember we were joking around. At first we checked the title on the VHS tape because we thought we had the wrong movie. I thought they gave us the wrong movie because we didn't think it was actually Halloween. Didn't see Michael. So, but yeah, you never know. You never know. There's a lot of movies that bomb in the theater and don't do much. And then later on, some people, nostalgia or, revisiting it, they end up really loving it and going back to it. But Jim apparently believes the same as Sin. Says Halloween Ends is an abomination. The opening scene where the kid takes a face plant is awesome. The rest is ridiculously bad. There you go. Oh, awesome. Thanks, Scolder. Gifted 1 Wilkie's and Movies music membership. Where did that go to? I got to look at it. Oh, it says Words and Pictures. Words and Pictures received the gift membership by Scolder22. Thank you so much, Scolder. That's awesome of you. I appreciate that very, very much. Very generous of you. Never have to do things like that, but man, if you do, very, very grateful. I appreciate it. We'll run through a few more here, and then I probably, unfortunately, got to go back to the real world stuff for a minute or two. But Jim was saying thank you. Oh, no worries, man. I didn't comment on it. I had quite a few of those, so I don't know. I was debating whether just to sit out and let people that didn't have those, it was very generous of you. I think it's very cool when people give back like that. I try to do it once in a while, but you had quite a few things on there. And it's kind of cool how you split that up too. Where you got some digital, some Blu-rays, some DVDs, and, first pick chooses, and then you kind of go down the line. So no, I liked how you did that. That was a cool way to do it. Sin was saying, I've seen Weapons 3 times on the big screen, still love it. Yeah, that was one that I'm not saying I hated it, but I always I feel like I'm a little bit on the outside on that one. I'll just say that. Doesn't mean I hate it. Doesn't mean I won't watch it again. But yeah, I'm so glad that it had the reception that it did, though. And I'm so glad I got to see it on the big screen. So I'll say that right now. It's something original, something different. And I love that. And I love when something like that can get, I know I'm repeating love, but something like that can get love. And it did very well. And that was one that I think was scheduled to be a very short release at our small theater. We're in a very small market. So they turn movies over pretty quick if they're not producing and get the next thing in. And that was one that I think was scheduled for a pretty short run. And they ended up kind of extending it for quite a while because people were still showing up for it, still buying tickets and coming in to watch it. So that's awesome. So I'm very happy for it. No hate at all. Whew. There you go, Jim. That gallon of scotch is giving me hiccups again. Not yet. Jim was saying Weapons, Companion, Final Destination, Bloodlines, digital codes are in that drawing, which are all awesome. Which honestly, all that right there, that by itself alone is an awesome giveaway. So I have Final Destination Bloodlines, had a lot of fun with that one. A lot of fun. I have Companion, absolutely love that one. That was one of my favorite movies this year. That was the blind watch. It was one of the mystery movie nights. Really love that one. Weapons, I still enjoyed it. Not as high on it as a lot of people. Really enjoyed it, but love how much attention it got and how I keep on saying love, but the love that it's gotten. So yeah, that right there, those are some awesome digital codes, but that's where I was kind of sitting out on some of that stuff because I already have quite a few of those. Not saying anything bad, because those are all very new movies and not a lot of people have them. And that's awesome that you're giving those codes away. And I could see that be doing very well for a giveaway. And, but yeah, people check his channel out. And, like I said, throw a comment out there if you want to get into his drawing and check that stuff out. Very, very generous of you, man. Scolder. There you go. One more member to Corey's. Scolder, I appreciate no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, haven't opened that one up yet. People are still trying to deal with just looking at my face when I'm talking to you. That being said, Holland says, Corey, are you not doing the weapons run when you're out and about? I was laughing so hard. So somebody I was lucky enough to meet in person, Durant Cinema. If you know his channel, if you don't, go check his channel out. He's very cool, fun, nice guy. But he did one video where he bought that and he was running around doing the weapons run. Kind of made me laugh. Jim was saying 2025 has been a very solid year for films, especially genre films. Not only that, it might end up being the best year for Stephen King adaptations ever. I almost had that perfect and I had to screw up adaptations. I will agree. And it's kind of crazy how many things of his are popping out on the screen. So, another physical release I got not too long ago. I thought I showed it before, but I rewatched it already since I bought it, was Life of Chuck. That was one I knew nothing about, but that's, from some of his stuff. Another one, if you want to do the connecting dots kind of a thing, Mark Hamill is in that, did a great job. And then there was The Long Walk. Thought it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I don't think I was quite, again, like best movie of the year, like some people do, but I don't blame you if you do. I really enjoyed it. I'll watch it again. That's one I could see buying very easily, but Mark Hamill is there again, and you got another Stephen King adaptation. There's been quite a few things that have been going on. We're over at Horror with Nadia's channel. We did a watch through and review of The Institute. That's based off of one of his things too. So yeah, kind of on a roll this year, I guess. So I'm saying, I get what you mean. Not all movies click with us the same way. Some just don't land as well as they might have for others. Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, like all of those I was talking about, I can totally see where you would like put it up that high. Cause I'm not like, oh gosh, it was so horrible. How could you even like it? No, I liked it, but I don't know. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Who knows what I'm trying to say? Jim says, Maker's Mark, the breakfast of champions. Oh gosh. Wait till after breakfast, man. Get to the afternoon and then you might be able to make it through the day a little bit better. But yeah, it's good stuff, but can't say that I've dipped into breakfast with it or not. But Scholar was saying companion, thumbs up. Yeah, that's a fun one. See, that's a problem. I think there's some movies that come out so earlier in the year that later in the year, you kind of forget that they were in that same year. Or maybe that's just my problem. Maybe it's my memory span. But there's a lot of times where I'm like, I kind of forget about some of them that were really early in the year. And that, I really like that one. I bought it. I have the physical of it. I already rewatched it when I got it in, and I could see going back to it again. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Jim says, you know what, Corey? I'm starting to feel bad for all the rat bastard comments. Actually, no, I'm not. You're awesome, buddy. No, I'm owning it now, Jim. It is part of me now. It's nothing to feel bad about. I am the rat bastard. Some days more than others. It just depends who you ask, but yeah. No, it gave me such a laugh. Still does. So thank you. Someone was saying saw The Long Walk the day after Charlie. Oh, I know you did. Yep. It was a bit too soon for me. I think rough watch. Yeah. It was a rough watch. I didn't see it right after that. And it still was for me. I got choked up in parts. And I believe I said that to you before too. Like I would not think anything about anybody saying that. I have no trouble with admitting that, that there was parts of that definitely that I got choked up in. Got Sean in here, Cinephile World Order. How's it going? Saying, hey, Corey. Hello, chat. Sin said, I think Weapons clicked so well for me because it was such a tremendous improvement over Barbarian. Okay. Yeah, I kind of forget they did both. He did both of them. Yeah, both have endings though that kind of go off the rails a little bit, in my opinion. Not saying I didn't get a laugh out of either one of them, but you've seen both of them, so you know. Both have they go a little off the rails. I'm not saying the whole thing's not off the rails, but the ending in particular, I think for both of them, I was kind of like, oh, okay. Okay. Jim was saying The Long Walk is the best movie of the year for me. Life of Chuck is second. All right. Now, yeah. See, and I can't argue with that because it's different. And I like both of them so much. For me, I would put Life of Chuck over The Long Walk, but it just hit different for me. But I could totally see where you would go with Long Walk because I really enjoy it too. I'll be watching that one again. That's one I could see buying. It's a tough watch. It's emotional, but man, I kind of wondered how they were going to carry that. I was like, you see the trailer for it, and it's like, okay, they're just walking. You're like, what are they going to do with this? But man, The writing, the dialogue, there's some moments in there that, man, kind of hit you, or at least for me. But Main Street Cowgirl, how you doing? Saying, hey, Corey, hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm doing great. I hope you are as well. I'll have to go jump out on your channel and see if if you're going to be out in the parks soon. Always fun to follow you around and see you showing off the new things at Disney. All right, let's get through the chat here, and then unfortunately, I probably got to go back to real world for a little bit. Jim said, I read The Long Walk back in 86 or so when I was about the age of the characters in the story, and hit me hard then. The movie did not disappoint, just as brutal. I'll agree, very brutal. I have the audiobook of that I'm waiting to go back through. I bought it actually quite a while back. Because that's sin. I say I'm going to watch or listen to something or read something, and then I don't do it forever. But that was one that was recommended to me from good friend. I think that one was Jess, Library of a Mood Reader. She's got a channel on YouTube. Super sweet lady that I got to meet with a lot of good friends on a YouTube meetup, and a bunch of us that have still connected after that. But I want to say she sent that one out. If she didn't, sorry. But anyway, because of the recommendation, I bought the audiobook of it. Didn't get around to it, then thought about getting to it, and then the movie was announced, and I decided to wait to watch the movie first. So right or wrong, that's the way I did it, and so now I got to listen to that. Speaking of that, and all the Stephen King things, I also now have picked up the audiobook for The Institute, because a lot of the people that we were going through the series, The Institute, and talking about it, enjoyed the book more. So I'm looking forward to diving into that and seeing what it is all about. Got Davey Deathray in here saying, hey, everyone. Happy Friday, y'all. Thank you, sir, for jumping in. Going to be wrapping it up here. You know how it goes. You got to go back to the grind every once in a while and be a adult for a second or two, and then come back to this fun stuff, hanging out with friends. But this is definitely much more enjoyable. I would stay here if I could, but I will have to get back to that and then come back and visit you again another time. Saying hi to Jim. Jim says, I forgot to ask you, Corey, did you watch Spinal Tap sequel yet? And if you did, what are your thoughts? I enjoyed it, but not nearly as much as I hoped. No, I have not watched the sequel. I have seen the original, but I have not watched the sequel to that one yet. So can't comment on that one. Dee says, have a great weekend. Yes, you too. You and the family. Hope to see y'all out. Maybe I'll be seeing you post a video of you doing crafts or out and about at Bloomsbury. I always say it wrong. Bloomsbury Farm. Or hopefully I can not be such an old guy and stay up late enough on a Wednesday night for your Whiskey Wednesday to check that out. Jim says, rip Ace Frehley. Yes, absolutely. Yep. Founding members of KISS right there. I did hear a little bit of that. I'm so horrible. Maybe I'm not horrible. Maybe I am. You guys can decide. But one thing that's debatable is quite a long time ago, I've kind of turned off news and updates, which is a bad thing. I should keep more up to date on some things, but it's been quite a few years now where I just anyway, I miss a lot of things. Like this was one, but then I saw some friends posting some remembrances of Ace Frehley, and yeah, it's sad to see there's been a lot of big names here this year. See what I'm saying? Later, everyone. Yep, later. I'm wrapping her up. I'm doing the Midwest goodbye. It takes me 12 goodbyes in 15 minutes to close it out. But Sean was saying, have a good day and weekend, everyone. Yep, you too, man. Good to see you in here. Saying, have a good weekend. And everybody's trying to help me move along for the day, so I appreciate that very much. Yeah, but again, love you all. This Saturday, if you have a chance, go out to Horror with Nads. I have in my community post section, Nadia has a 8-hour live stream going on this Saturday. I believe it's like 2 to 10 Central Time, so like 3 to 11 Eastern Time, raising money for a great cause for a good friend of hers. I might be jumping in and out throughout that 8 hours to join in with some of the fun with all of it. If you have a chance, not everybody, I know things are tight and expensive. If you can donate, great. If not, just throwing a like on there, dropping in saying, hey, sharing it out, anything like that is greatly appreciated. It doesn't cost anything, but it only takes a minute. But yeah, if you feel like that's something that speaks to you and you want to help share it around a little bit or throw a like on it, I think that would be super cool. Like I said, that's in the post section of my YouTube page. You can find that. This Sunday, I'm going to be having a watch along of Shaun of the Dead with a bunch of great friends. So we got like Jeff and Johnny and Tiana and Nikki and maybe Laren. I think there's going to be a group of them. So we're going to be doing that. Next week's got a bunch of fun things coming up too. I think Tuesday night, I'm going to be on Box Office Brawlers live stream. We're going to be talking about the 1968 Night of the Living Dead movie, which would be a great one to revisit. Scared me to death as a kid. Thursday night, I might have some special guests on my channel, but I'm still waiting to find out if schedules work out, if we'll be able to do that. But that is a possibility, still in the works. We're still working through that. And then Friday night, I am going to be over at my good friend over on, we're going to be doing the By the Numbers with Rich. Had a little blank there. So Rich Turner Fan 77, going to be hanging out with him, talking about, we got 5 movies that we're going to be running through. So it's going to be pretty fun. Going to get some more stuff out there. I've been in a little bit of a slump this past month with busyness and all that other excuses that I throw out there, reasons why I haven't watched a movie I said I was going to watch in 10 years. But we're going to keep on going. We're going to keep on getting it out there and hope to get back more on track and get more things out there. I know I've been doing some of the live streams of the gaming, kind of hanging out. Had good turnout for those. Thank you very much for doing that and entertaining me or whatever, just entertaining me that, jump out there and say hi while I'm doing that. But more to come. Love y'all. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much for joining in and making this such a great Friday afternoon for me. And we'll be talking all really soon. So have a great weekend. We'll see you.